Introducing task number 3 of C3. In this video, I will be going over how to make a digital mind map. This is used during the first phase of your task. Mindmaps.app is an online alternative to a mind map. There isn't a downloadable version of this software, so if you have internet connectivity issues, a hand-drawn mind map might work better for you. Additionally, I am using iOS, so if you are a Windows user, it might look a little different. First, head to mindmaps.app. That's mindmaps.app. From there, you'll see a relatively blank screen with some tools on the top, an inspector and navigator on the side, and a central idea in the middle. If I click Help over here on the top right side, it'll show you a brief overview of the tools. So this is the toolbar located on the very top of your screen. I will be going over how to use these as well later on in the tutorial. The inspector allows you to edit the font size, font style, font color, and branch colors as you would like. The navigator gives you a brief overview of your map. For here, you can see that we are within the red rectangle. If you want to zoom out, you can drag it back to make the screen bigger, or you can drag it closer to zoom in. You can also move the red rectangle around to focus. So I'm going to center it back so the central idea is in the middle. So the central idea is your main idea. You can double click to edit the text, and then you can drag the red circle to create a new idea, and I'll show you that as well. So again, to edit the text, you can double click and put in your ideas here. For this mind map, I'm going to be writing about dogs. So I'm going to click that right here. If I want to add ideas to my main category of dogs, I click the red circle and I drag it out to where I want it to go. So I'm going to drag one here, and I'm going to call this category large dogs. This is to indicate that there are different types of dogs, large dogs and small dogs. So to get the red circle back where I want it to be, because I want to link all my ideas to the main idea, I click dogs again, and the red circle appears here. From here, I'm going to drag out the red circle again, and here I'm going to write small dogs. Now that I have this, if I want to add new ideas to the smaller ideas I have, so for example, if I wanted to put down my ideas under small dogs, I can drag it from here and then put it down. So small dogs would be chihuahuas. So I'm just going to put chihuahuas here. And again, you can do that for large dogs as well. So I would click large dogs and it will be indicated by a red outline. And then you'll see that there's a red circle. So you can drag that to wherever you want. And then from there, you can put down the idea you want. So for example, under large dogs, I want to indicate that a type of large dog is a golden retriever. So I'm going to put that here. Again, if you wanted to change the colors, you can go over to the inspector. So here you can change the font size. This decreases the font size and this enlarges the font size. You can bold it, italicize it, underline it, or strike through it. And if you want to get rid of them, you just click the buttons again. The font color you can also change. This uses a spectrum, so you can go to the blues and change the font color to blue. If you want it to go back to black, you can just click the very bottom to get black again. The branch color you can also change depending on what type of category you want. For here, I'm going to change it to a light blue, and you can see that as I drag, the colors of the branch changes as well. If you want the colors to change as you add more points to it, you would click Inherit. So that would mean the next points you drag will also be the same color. To undo any mistakes, you can click the undo button. So I'm going to drag down and I'm going to make a mistake here. If I want to undo that, I just click undo. And that takes away the mistakes font. If I want to redo that idea, I click redo and it shows back up. If I want to delete it completely though, I can click the mistake and I can click the delete button right here. And that takes away the entire branch. To export this, you would go to Mind Map, and then you would click Export as Image. From here, you can see the entire overview of your mind map that you've created. And then it says up here, to download the map, right-click the image and select Save Image As. So I'm going to right-click, and then here it says Save Image As. So I'm going to click that, and then it prompts you to save it onto your computer. I want you to save this as task 3, and then put your name here, and then you just click save. So it'll save onto your computer, and that's it. You're done your mind map. Congratulations! Feel free to go on to the next step of our task.